record. Um, I talked to the department, and I think that what we're going to do is Ray is now taking over the DET like director from Mike for the spring because Mike is going on sabbatical, and Ray is going to write whoever's in charge and say we need them to give an exception so everybody can register for their spring classes, but you guys will have to have like a drop dead defend date by like January 20th. And we'll set aside 2 or 3 days as faculty to just defend as a massive group. This is just the proposal. I'm not saying it's set in stone 100% because, you know, graduate school could say no, but they will let you register for your classes for spring up through like the 8-week mark so that you're able to, if you're not able to get it done before like the beginning of the first week, then you still can get your money if you're using loans and that kind of thing. Because I was like, you know, yes, this is in the handbook, but it was not clearly spelled out from what everybody said. So we need to make this work. And so this is what we are trying to make work. So we'll see if they can give us an exception to the rule and let you guys schedule your grad credits in the spring. If you are not able to defend by the date that is given, then you have the choice of dropping your grad credits, or you can schedule another date like a week later or whatever if necessary with your advisor, but those will be the dates that we are going to try as a faculty to hold a couple days. Like, you know, you have, sorry, my computer no longer has a working C key or O key, so I'm having to work off of one of these little wireless. So I just dropped it and made it ding all over the place. So that's what I think is going to happen is if your dissertation is not, if your proposal is not ready to defend now or by the first week of class, which nobody really wants to defend the first week of class, we're trying, Ray is writing a letter now to get you able to take your first or your next 2 sets of credits and defend like second week of January or whatever. We'll set aside some faculty time to do that. And then you'll be able to keep going on your dissertation and still be on time and on schedule to finish up and hopefully defend it before the end of August. If you defend by, and I'm just going to tell you guys this right now, if you defend by the end of August, once you defend your dissertation, you are done officially for the program. You do not have to pay any more credits. And you would have then until October 15th-ish to do all of your edits and to submit everything to the grad school, which is a pain in the rear end. Like the formatting on your paper that has to go to them, thanks. I told Tammy it did, and it took her 4 times to get it through, and that she's a template now. And then you would graduate officially in December, which we only have a walk-in graduation in December and in May. We do not have one in August anyway. If you want to graduate and have your degree in hand in August to start the next year, degree in hand, you have to defend your proposal or defend your dissertation by mid-June to make your edits to have it turned into the graduate school on time. Okay, so if you want to be done, degree in hand in August, you need to finish it up by mid-June. If you just want to be done by the end of the summer and not pay anymore, then you can defend by the end of August when we come back to school. And that takes care of all your dissertation credits. You don't pay anything in the fall except I think it's $25 or whatever amount it is to register for graduation, and you rent your cap and gown, which is probably I think it's like $120 or $100, something like that. If you want to walk, you do not have to walk. If you want to, though, you come, you do it. If you don't want to come up here and do it, I think we can maybe figure out how to do it virtually, but I'm not sure how that would work, and I'm not sure if the people at the thing would do it for graduation ceremony, but we can make that work outside of it. because I think it's a special moment that you should have recognition for, even if we have to do it virtually and have somebody else put the hood on you and everything else instead of your advisor. So there's that. If you get into the beginning of summer or get at the end of this first semester, spring semester, and you're like, not going to be done in August, not going to be done, can be done by September, I can be done by the beginning of October, can't be done in August, you would take 3 graduate credits in August. You would take 3 graduate credits in the fall, and you would finish up, you would defend by mid-October, get your stuff in mid-October, like by October 15th for Preston, he had to have everything turned in. He defended on the 13th, and then he spent the next 2 days like going crazy fixing everything we said needed fixed for graduation. So all your edits have to be done, formatting done, turned into the graduate school, accepted by the graduate school by then. And then you would graduate in December. To do your dissertation proposal, you have to have your proposal laid out. I gave you an overview. Some people might want a little more for theoretical framework and that kind of thing. Some people might want a little less, but all of that's basically kind of a rough idea what you would need for your proposal. You need to have a CV. You need to have a 1 to 2 page summary, like an abstract of what you plan to do. And you need to have your city clearances and your IRB filled out. Okay? Over Christmas, if any of you are working on your proposal, I will set up a time with you guys. Barring my daughter dropping her baby on the night we're planning on meeting, I will meet with you every week if you want, just to be an accountability check, and to say, what you got, what do you need, how can I help you? I'm willing to do that for you guys to get you through. If you want that, you do not have to do that. Some of you already have a writing group kind of thing. Some of you already have people you work with. Some of you already have partners you have. But if you want or need that, email me and let me know, and we'll do that. Okay, so that was the preliminary stuff. The second thing, tonight is Shark Tank. Easy breezy. Don't sweat it. This is just showing each other what you got, what you've been working on, how you're going to do it, what you think you might want to do, and kind of kick in some ideas anonymously at each other and saying, maybe you want to think about this, maybe you want to think about that. 5 minutes is not a lot of time, I know that. Second piece, your group proposal. You have really your narrative, you have your methodology, you have your evaluation that you're working on this week, you have your budget, you have all of that, put it all in one piece, put it together, submit it next week, by the end of the week, middle of next week, okay? As a group. As an individual, I put in a true to life internal grant application for you for your individual project. You're going to take, I suggest, use something out of your dissertation. Figure out a way you could fund the dissertation. If you want to use an idea that you were kicking around whenever it was time to do this, that's fine. This is an $8,000 max grant. It's an internal one. I will put my FRCE grant proposal into the shell as soon as I now have internet for it. So I will upload that and put that in there so you have mine to look at. It was funded. I'm in the middle of I'll have until April 15th to finish using my money for that, for the project that I proposed. So you can see what it looks like. I would suggest you can do that with your dissertation. Use the information you have there. That'll force you to summarize anything you've got and put it into a short form. You can also do whatever you want with it. I don't care if it's your dissertation proposal or not. If you want to do something else, that's fine. That's just my suggestion, because you already have to do a 2-page abstract. This would allow you to take the 2 pages that you need for that of your ideas, shrink it, put it into there, lay out a budget, lay out, possible potential partners, and then turn it in. You do not need to use all 5 pages. That's just the max. for the written narrative piece of it. Okay? That's the individual thing. And if you have any questions on that, you can email me. I'm in for office hours, and I'll sit through this class part of it the next 2 weeks. This is the last time you have to meet together as a group, unless you want to come and hang out and chit-chat dissertation stuff, life in general, software, anything that geeks you out, theoretical frameworks.
Can I ask a question? I'm
Sure.
sorry. Okay, so what more do we need to do for this project
This project
that
you
we've
have
been
your thing
working on?
tonight.
Uh-huh.
You're going to have an evaluation of the project as a whole, 1 page. You're going to put it together in one packet and submit it. Because some of you have everything in different chunks. Some of you have it all in one page, all in one piece. Those of you that have it all in one piece, you can just turn that in, add on the evaluation 2 paragraphs or whatever you have, turn it in. Those of you that have it all in different pages, all you need to do is stick it together in one and turn it in.
Okay, so like we turned in everything together this past, so we just need to give you an
You're adding
evaluation
on the
and we're done?
evaluation, you're adding on the evaluation, any smoothing, fixing you want to do, and you're submitting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
there's
when will the individual stuff be posted?
it's in there.
There's nothing in the folder.
There should be. Okay, I am looking.
I just clicked on it. It said submit a grant proposal providing the following template. That's it.
I have it set up as an individual. It shouldn't have to be a group.
I mean, I'm looking in our week
Yeah.
15 and 16 individual project.
Yeah, that's
that
what
right?
it should be.